MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Number 7.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
In the second spot
at the plate, Shin-Soo
right
Choo.
fielder,
22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Another 0-2 coming. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Second
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Frazier.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third.
So here's Matt Kemp now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's Byung-Ho Park. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And the changeup is way low that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This one skied out toward right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Herschel Choi. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Grover Torres. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Josh Reddick goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Miguel Rojas.
High pop-up. Choi is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jamie Barrios.
Jamie Barrios.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Kemp coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Drew Pomeranz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Davis.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Third baseman
Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Byung-ho Park. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard to short. A sliding attempted short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter, catcher.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-0. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. He popped out in his first trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Now at the plate, Jamie Barrios.
The pitcher, Jamie
From the stretch,
Barrios.
here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting,
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. There's a shot out to right center field. Rojas rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. Looking to kick the extra point here, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning. Line drive to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Cervelli corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Herschel Choi. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now batting, Grover Torres. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he misses there, 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Softly hit out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Park will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman number 13, Joey
Squared
Gallo.
that one up just a little late. The pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Digging in and looking for more. Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This is in the air to right. Reddick has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and there were two down. Stepping into the box,
31.
Drew Pomeranz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Davis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Jamie Barrios getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trey Turner, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Hit down the line at first. There's one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte's after it. And that retires the side. Striding in.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Flares this one over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Choo has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gallo.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. Throw
on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Byung-Ho Park is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 19, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the... Ready once again, Grover Torres. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Stepping in.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Runners on first with one down. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it, because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
So he got him swinging. Francisco Cervelli becomes out number 2 this inning. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ian Happ.
This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has. Edgar Santana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Santana. Leading off for Texas, catcher Robinson.
Brett Nicholas is going to be asked to get things going.
For the Rangers, number 6, Brett Nicholas.
Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with. Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Reddick He'll drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Number 8.
Digging in once again, Jamie Ronald Guzman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded to first. Choi takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Number 60.
Standing in.
Alex Claudio.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Nicholas corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
Striding in, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adeiny Echeverria will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Profar ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 5.
Into the box, Herschel Choi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strike. Now at the plate. Trey Turner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Marte. 1 away. Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Stephen Brault enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning
number 43. Stephen Brault.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Grover Torres. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Turner. 1 down. In now,
batting,
Josh Reddick.
right
No hits
fielder,
in 3 tries so
Josh
far. He's struck out
Reddick.
once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Now batting, David Freese. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Profar has it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.